It sounds like an old hammer, like a blacksmith swinging a hammer against iron.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Bridgewater Triangle Paranormal Investigators. Now, tonight we are here at the Stanley Iron Works, and a steam boiler blew in the year 1862, killing 7 people and injuring 20. And ever since then, the locals have seen a man wearing a blue work uniform walking his dog, and they both disappear. If you're out here with us tonight, can you give us a sign by tapping that device?
I had it low.
You had the meter low, yeah.
When I went off, maybe it's the guy's dog they're talking about.
Now, what was it, about 2 years ago we were here, and Paul captured a creepy picture. In 1691, the Bridgewater Iron Works was established with a blacksmith shop on site and was the first to produce iron in American colonies. By the 1800s, the Iron Works manufactured cannons for the War of 1812, casting and forging for the Civil War, and steam engines. Tragedy struck Sunday, June 24th, 1862 at 9:10 a.m. when a steam boiler blew, killing 7 workers and injuring 20 of them. The massive blast leveled the forge shop, breaking the windows of neighboring homes. Large chunks of iron were found more than a mile away. In 1899, the site was purchased by the Stanley Works of New Britain, Connecticut, and manufactured steel plates and tool production until 1928, when the company shifted to New Britain. In 1994, the property was donated to the town of Bridgewater by the Brousseau and Lanzer families, who were the last owners of the foundry. This historical site was converted into a 12-acre ironworks park with remnants of several buildings. Today, the locals who visit the park witness a man who they like to call Ralph, wearing a 19th century blue work uniform, walking his dog, when suddenly they both mysteriously vanish. Who is this mystery man with his canine companion? Did he pass away in the tragic explosion? To find out, make sure to subscribe and join us on this investigation as we search for the answer. So we are at the first site of what remains of the old Stanley Iron Works, and we're about to do our investigation on the other side of this wall right here. But yeah, guys, this is all that remains of the old ironworks. It's been here for many, many, many years. Is there anyone out here tonight who passed away from the explosion here at the Bridgewater Iron Manufacturing Company? It was a terrible way to go. I truly honor any of you who were here producing cannons during the War of 1812, and for the ones who were specializing in casting and forging for the Navy during the Civil War. You stood for what you believed in. If there's anyone here, we just want to let you know we're here to help you. You don't have to be afraid of us.
We're here to communicate with you. I'm not here to harm you in any way. We just want your story.
Is there anyone out with us tonight? Can you give us a sign?
Do you go near the device right there? It was terrible what happened, losing your lives like that.
Yes, I can't imagine the pain and suffering that you went through.
It's terrible. There were 7 altogether, I believe.
And that's even if the apparition that's been seen even died in the explosion. We don't even know.
The guy walking the dog, right?
Yeah, he might not have even died in the explosion.
The guy walking the dog, are you around? Can you come near this device right here? Or talking to this device I have in my hand? you walk on this device right here, it won't harm you. It'll just show you where you are. Show us where you are. Is this one of the buildings that blew up, or we don't know, or you don't know?
I'm not sure if this is one of them.
No one's over here. Maybe we're in the wrong spot.
We could be. I mean, there is a whole other section on the other side of the park that we could
There's
get to.
nothing over here.
Yeah. It's all woods over here, and guys, we're not really sure if this is poison ivy too.
Yeah, I know. This like I showed
Crawling
you.
up this wall. So we got to be real careful. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is, right there. I don't know. Shiny leaves are free. Let them be. It's free leaves. You said they look kind of shiny.
Yeah.
One last chance to give us a sign that you're here, because we're about to move on to the next spot. Okay, well, thank you for trying to communicate with us. So we are at the second location.
Look at the building right there. There's 2 windows.
Yeah, the wheel must have been somewhere right here.
Yeah. Look at the metal thing up there. See it? Must be something.
River is so dark.
I know, dude. I don't want to go through and rescue. Look at the stick, dude. You can't see that. Rope. But you know what's funny? You don't smell.
No, it don't smell, no. What's the temperature?
80.7.
If there's anyone out, it's time to clock in and go to work.
I think that was done.
If there's anyone out here with us tonight, this is a new employee. Will you come over and shake his hand? Figures the second I shut the camera off, that meter goes off. Alright, so he's the new employee. Will you come over and meet with him and shake his hand? Hey, shh. Hey, shh. You heard that, right?
Yeah. Is that a sign?
I couldn't make out what that was, though.
That big bang.
It was coming from the other side of this wall, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I asked how to get up there, too. Oh, wait, dude. We climb there. Right over.
How are we gonna climb that? I'm gonna go check to see if maybe there's like an animal over there.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been an animal in there. Is that you?
What?
Mumbling?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you come close to me, you just can't come home with me. I had it low.
You had the meter low. Yep.
When it went off, maybe it's the guy's dog they're talking about. Larry, you know, what'd you say?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Well, that's what the locals call him. Yeah, I mean, you were holding the meter the height of a dog, maybe.
Yeah, like, my dog's like this height, so.
Maybe. You know, it's strange because I said...
It went off real quick. It went off for like 2 seconds. So, like, maybe the guy was like, no, you know, brought it up the other way.
What's strange is I heard what sounded like an animal coming from that over there, too.
Yeah. Like, afterwards. Like, after it went off, for, like, literally, like, a bleep, and then... Well, the hell that was. It went off right here, though.
So, I'm going to assume that somebody's out here with us right now.
You give us another sign that you're here with us? Can you come a little closer to me? I got this device in my hand that'll go off. You come closer, it won't harm you. Just shows me that you're close to me.
Let's see if we stand here in silence, right?
Yeah.
If we could
Probably
maybe
get-
capture the sounds maybe of a dog.
Yeah, we could, yeah. Well, a leash, like maybe a leash or
A leash,
something.
yeah. Come here, boy. Seneca's got a treat for you.
I got it over here, so. Found something. You just got something. But off camera. What's up?
Ralph, you out here walking your dog?
You walk through there, it won't hurt you. It'll show us that you're here with us. It won't hurt you, it's here to communicate with you.
We want to pat your dog.
There's a device in my hand also. If you come close to me,
It will beep to let us know you're here. So one of the reasons why I have the footstep tracker set up is just in case there is a dog out here, it will definitely pick it up.
Is there anyone here that wants to communicate with us?
Can you tell us your name? What year do you think it is? Can you tell us?
Do you know that you passed away?
It's the year of 2024 now. Is there anyone here who passed away in the explosion?
I heard there were 7 fatalities.
Nothing on the meter?
Nothing.
What year did you start working here?
Did you guys make cannonballs?
Steam engines, nails, or iron hoops for wooden barrels, maybe?
What was your job duties? What was your position?
You were a blacksmith, right? Oh, something.
Who am I speaking with?
Do you still feel that this work should be done here? Yeah, sound like you said yeah. Okay. So do you remember this place as the Bridgewater Iron Manufacturing Company? Or the Stanley Iron Works?
Is this the place where the explosion took place?
Are we standing on the site right now? Did you leave behind any family?
What is the name of the person that walks the dog still around here? That's been seen.
We just want to know your name because the locals call you Ralph.
What is your dog's name? I have a dog too.
Did you leave behind your dog when you passed away?
Did you lose your life in the explosion? Maybe a dog too?
I wonder why he would have
Just think about it. Why would a dog be a ghost with him? There's no, if it had to be maybe together.
Maybe he brought his dog to work. Maybe.
Yeah, and then
Maybe. Yeah.
then boom.
How often do you walk your dog around here? What kind of dog do you have? I used to have a white German Shepherd. It was a full breed. And my friend here, he has
A Chihuahua Chow Mix. That's my baby.
Are you someone who used to walk your dog here at the manufacturing company or long after?
Did you work at the iron factory, or
Yeah, he may not have even have worked here.
maybe he was just like a passerby, or
Maybe. Can you tell us how old you are?
can you give us a name? I'm Seneca.
I'm Harry. Can you at least tell us how old you are? Are you aware that this place is now a park?
It's no longer ironwork.
It became a park in the early 90s. Maybe you're not aware of that? Is it okay if I call you Ralph? I'm not getting much on this.
Not at all.
Were you someone who was just injured from the explosion? Or did you pass away in the explosion?
With your dog?
I have a question. Did you actually work here, or were you just one of the locals who just enjoyed this park? Maybe walking your dog?
You want us to leave? Are we bothering you? Are we in your space?
Seneca, maybe you should try calling out to his dog. Who's a good boy?
Come here, boy.
Are you a good boy?
Come here, mama. Come here, boy.
Can you speak?
Come here, girl. I don't know where you are, but come here. Are you getting bothered? I'm calling your dog over?
I've never called out to a dog over a spirit box before.
Me either. Do I get a rough at least? I got a treat.
Cold spot on the rock. Cold spot on the rock. So, we're not getting really much of anything, so we're gonna head over to the next spot. So we are here at the last remaining building in the park, well, what's left of it, and this was known as the Stone Storehouse. And it was built somewhere in the 1800s. It's the last building remaining. So we're gonna complete the last part of our investigation inside. So we're inside the remains of the third building. Seneca's pulling off the sticky burrs off of them. I'm wondering when this place fell into despair.
Yeah. Looks pretty old.
Wonder why they're not restoring it.
What's it just throwing like a bunch of like shit in here?
Ralph, are you still here at work?
Or did you work here?
If you used to work here, can you touch that device on the ground? That would mean yes.
It won't harm you. Just let us know that you're communicating with us. Dogs are curious animals. Have your dog go close.
If you passed away in the explosion, can you tap that device? Again, that will mean yes.
If anyone has died in the explosion, can you please go near that device?
Who was the figure that we seen last time we were here? If you're out here with us tonight, can you give us a sign by tapping that device? Yeah, it's getting real cold.
Yeah, you feel that? It feels nice. Can you come a little closer?
Is that you?
You just have the device right there? It's called a REM pod. If you go close to it or even near it,
it will light up pretty
up.
colors. Yeah, it will let us know that you're here. It will light up pretty colors. Yeah, it will let us know that you're here. Can you come over and operate this machine?
You hear that? Someone talking.
You heard someone talking?
Like a man.
Coming from where?
It sounded like he said something like.
From where?
Like over there.
In this corner?
I said with the fact that I heard someone say,
Over here? Where? Over here?
Guys, deep voice.
Is there anyone here? What? What?
Didn't hear that.
I didn't hear it, no.
It sounded like someone's messing with like bricks. They sound like two bricks set together.
Watch your step now.
Look at now. You didn't see this one last time.
Oh yeah.
Pressing.
What is it?
That's where you grind your shit.
Oh yeah, it's a grinder.
Yeah. This right here must wrap shit up. Yeah, my coil stuff.
Yeah, that's old. If you're still at work, why don't you take 5? Take a lunch break.
You gotta talk to us.
You passed away quite some time ago. I'm not sure when, or how, or if it was due to the explosion, or if it was before or after. But most of the buildings were shut down in 1928. All that's left is some remains, like the one we're standing in right now. This is now a public park. People can come here to learn about the history of the ironworks. There is many written displays here in your memory. But I just want to let you know that you have to move on. You can't stay here. If you decide to stay here, I want to say my final goodbyes to you. We're about to leave, but you're not allowed to follow us home or enter our bodies. That you cannot do.
So, we managed to capture quite a few EVPs during this investigation, which are all best heard with headphones on. Let's start with this first one. Seneca asked if any presence could step in front of the laser scope. Then we captured a voice replying, "I can't."
If you walk on this device right here, it won't harm you, it'll just show you where you are. Show us where you are.
Now, when we were at the second location, I was trying to communicate with any spirits who were out by asking them to clock in and go to work. Then we recorded a EVP saying, "Wrong people," which is interesting because that type of intelligent response tells me that we were communicating with someone from a crew who didn't work at that particular building.
If there's anyone out, it's time to clock in and go to work.
Now, Seneca and I both heard banging, and when I play back this next clip, you can actually hear a hammer pounding on iron, so it's definitely residual sounds from when the ironworks was up and running.
Wait, shh. You heard that, right?
Yeah. Now, during the thermal recordings, we managed to capture quite a few EVPs. This first one, you can hear someone yelling, get out, die." So they could be remembering that tragic day, warning us to get out, thinking that we're going to die in the explosion. Now, in this next thermal clip, I was explaining how I could see a cold spot on the stone structure, and then we captured an EVP asking, "What's that?" So I don't know if this presence was trying to engage in conversation with me by asking questions.
Cold spot on the rock.
Now, when we were in the stone storehouse, Seneca and I felt a sudden cold spot, so we asked if any presence could touch that REM pod. Then we captured an intelligent voice mocking us, replying, "Why don't you try?"
Yo, it's getting real cold.
Yeah, you feel that? It feels nice. You just have the device right there? It's called a REM pod. If you go close to it or even near it,
It will light up pretty
off.
colors. Yeah, it will let us know that you're here.
Now, Seneca heard someone talking, and then he heard what sounded like bricks moving. Now, the building is very old, there's a lot of debris, so if someone was tripping over bricks, then we obviously weren't alone. So when we went to go investigate, we captured an EVP of someone saying, "Almost there." It's as if this presence is mocking us again by letting us know we're getting closer to where the noise was.
you hear that? It sounds like someone talking.
You heard someone talking?
Like a man.
Coming from where?
It sounded like he said something, like
From where?
over there.
What?
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear it, no.
It sounded like someone's messing with like bricks.
So we didn't have the camera recording, but when Seneca was holding the meter, it did go off for a split second, and he brought up a good point. He was holding it low at the height of a dog, but we can't say for sure if it's this presence canine who he walks with.
Figures the second I shut the camera off, that meter goes off.
I had it low.
You had the meter low. Yep.
When it went off, maybe it's the guy's dog they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you were holding the meter the height of a dog, maybe.
Yeah, like my dog's like this height, so.
Now, the last time when we were there, Paul was taking pictures of the stone storehouse, and he managed to capture something on camera that we didn't even know was there until the next day when he went to go look at all his photos. It appears to be an illuminated misty silhouette of a figure. You can make out the head and the legs that look like they're starting to evaporate. And I wanted to point out that, yes, it does look like a dog in front of the structure in this photo. However, this illusion is known as pareidolia, and this is when the mind makes out shapes or images out of randomness. And we don't really know who this guy is that's been seen walking his dog. Maybe he passed away in the explosion and is now reunited with his dog, taking him for a walk in the park while he checks up on where he used to work. But I do believe that the presence in the photo that was evaporating into this ectomist was definitely one of the victims who passed away in the tragedy. So hopefully one day he will be able to find peace and move on.